Hi, it's the Educated Grunt here, and welcome to my little corner of YouTube. Today I'm going to be discussing using Google for resellers to basically help you in doing searches for your product and item information. It also works great for finding logos. Okay, a little bit about this. Years ago, I worked for a company as kind of an automated search engine. The company was called Cha-Cha. And what it was is people would when they had the flip phones and things like that, they couldn't get as much information on the internet. They couldn't access it. So what they would do is they would text me through Google on my computer questions ranging anywhere from helping a student with a math problem to directions to find the best Chinese restaurant nearby them. Basically, I was a human search engine. Now, I got paid by how many questions I answered and answered correctly. So it kind of behooved me to be fast and accurate. I've thus learned how to use the Google search engine really well, and also I've transferred those skills onto my reselling. I've been reselling on Amazon and eBay for about 3 years now, and it's really helped me out a lot as far as if I have a obscure product that I'm looking into, to see the value or even to find out what it is. Or if you're doing clothing, for instance, finding what the logo is. Google is definitely your friend if you know how to use it. And what I'd like to do is share with you a few tips and tricks that I've learned along the way that can help you in your reselling business. Okay, the first thing you're going to notice is you bring up Google. You'll see that shortly. And what you want to do is basically go to Google Images. Take a picture of the item that you want and use and upload that image into Google Images. You'll see on the screen how I do that. And then what you do is you look for that product or a similar one. It's a really slick way of doing it. Okay, well, I'm going to use, for instance, a Stratego Lord of the Rings game that I'm going to be using, reselling. And basically, I upload the thing. Google does its thing, looks for a particular image of it, and it will bring me to a list of a bunch of different websites and things that have information on it. Okay, I'm going to click on Board Game Geeks, and you'd be amazed at the amount of information you can get. You can get, age range. You can get manufacturer, when it was manufactured, what edition, just a plethora of information. A lot of this is good stuff too for using with keywords. Okay, or just product identification. Let's say you got an antique, you don't know what it is. Upload the image. You'd be surprised what you might find. I use this quite a bit when I'm reselling. Conversely, you can also, if you can't take a picture of the image, write it in text-wise, okay? And you'd write it in. So I'm going to put in Stratego, Lord of the Rings, and boom, once again, same type of deal. It's going to come up with a bunch of different websites with information on this particular product for me, okay? So I'm going to click on, eBay. Okay, ton of information on this one. It even kind of gives me a price point. Okay, now if you use your advanced search, you can find a lot more information as well, i.e. sales ranking, when it was last sold, what it was sold for. Just a lot of really good information for us resellers out there. Also, it helps because you're not buying products blind or products that aren't going to sell well for you. When you're using Google, you want to try using direct quotes. And what that does is it minimizes the guesswork for the Google search engines. If you use quotes, it will search for that phrase exactly as you type it. Once again, I'm using Stratego Lord of the Rings to show you an example. Okay? And it comes up once again with a ton of information, which is great. And then what we're going to do is we're going to Now, I'm going to show you an example of gradually adding more terms to your search listing. Let's say you just add Stratego, and you don't really find exactly what you're looking for. Okay, so I put in Stratego, boom, I come up with 100 different Stratego versions and editions and whatnot. But if I type in Stratego Lord of the Rings, it's going to tell me. So just keep adding information until it narrows it down to exactly what you want. Okay. Another thing is use words that sellers or websites would use. For instance, rather than saying I have a flat tire, use repair a flat tire. Also, try to be as descriptive as possible. It really helps in narrowing down what you're looking for. Okay. I don't know how many times I've been in a forum on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, and people will ask me, they'll post a picture of an image. What is this? Can somebody give me some information? The problem is people don't know how to use Google. And it's very simple. It is your friend. Learn how to use it, and it should help you with your profitability. And also, you won't get stuck with inventory that you can't sell or that doesn't work for you. Also helps with the keywords. This is the Educated Grunt. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like what I put up today. Also, please feel free to leave me a comment or a question, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching, and have yourself a wonderful day now.